How old is she, your daughter?
Oh my God, Charlie! It's not a dating app.
That's not why I was asking.
Welcome back to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville. We took the show on the road, guys. Here we are. I guess we've always had it on the road.
Yeah, it's always been on the road.
It's always been, well, in the bar on the road. But What road is this bar on, Miles?
We are on Broadway.
And?
At Luke's 32 Bridge, the Luke Bryan bar downtown. Getting kind of big time, Charlie.
Pretty big time, I would say.
Pretty big time.
Yeah, they sent us all the way up to the tippity top of this thing. I mean, there were 4 flights of stairs. My ass muscles are.
I was sucking hind tit by the time I got up here.
Hind tit? Ooh. Yeah. I haven't sucked hind tit in a while. And it's technically hind teat. Okay,
sorry.
Hind tit something else, you know. But anyways, Miles, it's nice to be here with you. I like in Nashville how you got like Luke Bryan's got a bar across the street. Kid Rock's got a bar. Luke's is called 32 Bridge. Kid Rock's is called, what's it called? It's spinning the sign. The Big Ass Honky Tonk.
Yep.
Great name. Okay. So Miles, if you had a bar, what would your name be?
Well, first of all, it would probably just be Miles. Miles is see, my name's tough. It's like Miles is.
Miles is, but you wouldn't put your last name on it.
Yeah, I mean,
people would just be like, Mount Pleasure.
Yeah,
you know,
could just be Mount Pleasures.
Dude, that's not and it's just a big mountain. Miles's Mount of Pleasures. That's like a casino game, honestly. That's like a ding, 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 ding. You know, and the mountain just gets bigger and bigger. The slot machine, and
there's
then
a guy on the side climbing it.
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, it's about to burst, and then all of life's pleasures just come out of it. You know, so
it suddenly turns into a volcano on the top.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just spewing out like weird stuff, beer.
Spewing out snow.
Oh, spews out snow. Oh, Miles, come on now.
Come on.
That's a dirty joke.
Your first and last name is much more suited for a bar name than mine.
Yeah, Charlie Berens, Watch Your Own Bobber bar.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, and basically, I don't want any...
you could do Big Old Bass as well.
Charlie Berens, Big Old Bass bar. That's actually good.
A Big Bass bar.
Charlie Berens, Big Bass bar.
Just Berens, Big Bass bar.
Berens, Big Bass bar. I like that, honestly. You know, and it works. And then there's a big bass, like, you know, about to bite someone in the ass, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good. That. The Berens Big Bass Bar and Miles Mount of Pleasure. We found it. One day, Miles.
It's going to be very confused with a strip club. People are going to think that they're going into a gentleman's club.
They're going to be very disappointed
honestly, let's get ahead of it. Let's just make it a gentleman's club.
Okay.
My mom's going to not love it, but whatever.
Well, you got to do it differently. You know, I was actually just doing some shows out in Portland, and their strip clubs it's a different thing. I didn't go to them, okay, so don't get all fussy with me now. But they have vegan strip clubs, and I'm serious. It says on the sign, vegan strip club, and I don't think it was a gimmick. I think they're only using pleather G-strings. So it's pretty wild. And then there's a fair trade one too, and I don't even want to think about what's being traded.
Oh no.
Oh, I just spilt all over me.
You're a mess.
And your backpack, Miles.
You know what? Well, one, that's not my backpack, but two,
whose is this?
That is karma for you spilling the coffee on me on that one episode.
That's true. Yeah, I do apologize for that again. Did anyone ever comment on us pulling belly button lint out of our stuff? No. What's that? Yeah, they thought that was pretty cool.
I hope when we did that on that episode that there was 1,000 guys that all at the same time when we did it, they pulled out their lint.
I like to think there was. We should have asked everyone to send us lint pics.
Yeah, they should have.
You know? In fact,
and then like showing the biggest ball of lint out of someone's belly button.
yeah, well, and then you got guys out there like just raw dogging fleeces just to stack the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you go out there with a fresh fleece; those things are shedding like nobody's
don't
business.
wash it first.
Yeah, you don't wash it, and you just go out there. I mean, you got a whole pothole filled. You know what I mean? And also, what we didn't really think about with that whole episode was the fellas with the Audi belly buttons.
Yeah.
They'll never know the pleasure of sticking a finger in their belly button, pulling out a little lint ball. Yeah, now that we've turned off every female listener from this podcast.
All right. Now that the women are gone, guys, let's chat.
All right, fellas, let's really talk about Miles' strip club now. Oh, yeah. Well, Miles, what do you think?
I think we're going to have a good show here at Luke's 32 Bridge. I mean, can you imagine if we had two bars next to each other downtown Broadway?
Well, we'd be competing.
Well, no.
know?
We're compliments.
We're compliments.
They first go to the Berens Big Bass Bar.
Uh-huh.
And then at about 10:30, they go over to the Gentleman's Club.
So my job is to set them up for you to spike. I got to get them liquored up to make bad enough decisions to jeopardize their marriage, you know?
Yeah. Well, no. We're not going to support that, but.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. To jeopardize their situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. A lot of bachelorette parties in this town, too.
Yeah, so we're shooting this on a Monday morning. On the way here, I saw 5 gals. 4 of them had pink cowgirl hats, and one had the little veil with the bride on it. And I was shocked.
Yeah, that they're doing it
on Monday morning.
If you think about it,
they got to be from the Midwest, and they're Midwest cheap.
That's exactly.
I guarantee. Oh well, shit. Hotels Monday through Wednesday are actually pretty cheap. Let's just do it then,
dude. I guarantee you, they have a Friday wedding or a Father's Day wedding, or what are the other days? Like an Easter Sunday wedding, Labor Day wedding. Labor Day that might be a good day. There are a few days that are
no,
cheaper.
their wedding is on a
Wednesday.
A Wednesday evening.
Yeah,
the cheapest I could get.
Because actually, Friday weddings now are expensive too. Because a lot of people started doing those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a Wednesday wedding would be great. Because then you only get the OGs.
That's true.
It's almost like you should do a destination wedding to Arkansas. Because that way it'll just ensure
who
that
really loves us.
Yeah, right. Like if you want to elope, but your mom's like, don't elope, fine. Arkansas, destination wedding. See you there. And make it in a Wednesday in the dead of summer,
100%.
And it'll be great.
That's what you should do at your next wedding.
Hey, my next one. There you go.
We were saying when we were getting here, I'd never been to Arkansas. So let's
Never been to Arkansas?
We can go hog hunting before.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a little, maybe get one put on a spigot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, then you got dinner for all the guests.
There you go.
Camo tux. We can just wear it, and we'll do the helicopter version. You heard about that?
No.
People go hog hunting with a turret in a helicopter, and they just mow them down.
God, I was thinking something else with helicopter because he said tux, and you were like, helicopter? What are you doing on your
hog
wedding
hunting
day,
out of a
Mom?
helicopter.
Yeah, that's for people with a lot of money to burn, because if you think about helicopter fuel is pretty expensive, apparently.
I know nothing of the helicopter fuel market.
A friend of mine wanted to do a helicopter tour of a city because he was trying to impress a gal, and he said, you would not believe the amount of money you got to pay to do this. And I said, how is it that expensive? I'm talking several $100s for a half hour. And he said, just the price of helicopter fuel. And I said, you never think about the price of helicopter fuel.
I've never once until now.
I know. Yeah. So anyways, Boy, if we've touched on a lot of subjects already today, Miles.
I know we're dialed in.
Yeah, we are dialed in. I'm feeling good. Should we take some callers, you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, guys, we got James here, and he has a beef with turn signals, hand signals.
Yeah, it's so we do hay here in Michigan, and we run some old tractors. They don't got turn signals on them like the new fancy guys with, the big pockets. And so I always get a little nervous every year coming up for hay season, running down the road, wondering if I'm going to get smacked. And I try to do the right thing and use my hand signals, which I think we all were supposed to learn in driving school.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The lady down the street apparently doesn't know how to use them or read them, because she almost took me out last year.
No way. What happened?
I was making a left turn over into one of our fields here. The neighbor's daughter down the street thought, I guess, I was giving her the go-ahead with my, I threw my left arm out there, kind of like I was trying to clothesline a WWE move. And she, neighbor's kid, I guess, didn't understand that and tried to go around me. I locked up the brakes, put the tractor sideways.
Ooh.
She just drove around like it was another day. So
Wait. You locked up the brakes and put the tractor sideways?
Well, yeah. So I was I saw her behind me. Swiveled the head around.
Yeah.
And I put my good old, useful left-hand turn signal out there. And I guess she said, okay, it's my turn to pass you. Nope.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Charlie, let's see if you know the hand signals.
Yep. Okay.
So give me, I'm turning left. I'm turning right. I am braking, stopping.
I don't know. What, we got to go through this. I know left and right.
Which one is down? Because there's a down,
Well, the one that's down is braking, and holding it up like you're about to give somebody a high five is a right-hand turn.
Yeah, because you got the right angle. Okay, so clothesline, that means left.
Yep.
Okay, right angle, that's right hand turn. Okay, and then down, that means braking. All right, that's good. I didn't know the braking one. What other ones do we have to teach people, since obviously they don't learn this no more?
Well, I think that's it. But, it's just, I'm not going to, I'm lucky enough to have four-way flashers on this old pile of junk, but I'm not going to go out and buy, a flasher kit for it. That just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
it's, kind of one of those situations, Charlie, but by trying to be safer, you've made it more dangerous.
It is true. Had you not even waved her on
and just started turning, you probably wouldn't even be in this scenario.
Yeah. So next time you just got to be a little less considerate of the person behind you and hope it all works out. No.
Oh, okay. So you're saying kind of like the 4-lane change East Coast or type deal.
Yeah.
Just apply that to tractor driving.
Yeah, that's a scary thing, man, because you don't have a cab in there either. You could just go flying if she hits you.
Well, yeah, you hope you go farther than the tractor does.
Yeah, that's true.
You could just try giving everyone the universal hand signal.
Yeah, what's that, Miles? You let the bird fly. Yeah. That'll that's really going East Coast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you do your initial hand signal and they don't get it, then you give the universal hand signal.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That'll work. It's weird.
It's a backup plan.
You just want a good solution, because I don't want to have to give old Russell, your buddy, a call every time I try to make a turn.
That's true.
Yeah.
But if you do end up in that situation again, call Nicolay.
Yeah, definitely give him a buzz. So how's the hay business going right now?
Well, we're waiting here in Michigan for first cut. Usually Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
If we're lucky.
Coming up good for you?
Snowing.
Oh, shit.
Well,
yeah. That's not what we like to see.
No. but it should pan out. Maybe we might be able to afford the $200 flasher kit this year. I don't know.
Wow.
Kind of a steep, you spend $200 on a lot of things. $200 a beer or a flasher kit.
What I think you should do is all you're gonna do is end up spending like maybe $8.75 at the local drugstore. You're gonna get yourself three tack boards or like poster boards. And then you're going to get some zip ties, and then you're going to cut a hole in the top of each poster board, then zip tie it to the back of the trailer or back of your seat or whatever. And then you just paint a big arrow left, right, and a stop sign. And then you can just flip that around whatever you're doing. And then you don't even have to buy turn signals.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
This is like Amish ingenuity.
Yeah, this is Midwest ingenuity at its finest. This is great. Yeah. A little swivel almost. You could have a little swivel thing behind it because you got to think he's on. If there's zip ties, then it's going to be
like an old school scoreboard where they flip the numbers.
Yeah. Like now I see even better. Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah, and if you want, we'll sponsor that. Right here. Mm-hmm. We will send you. That's got to be about $16, $17.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, we could sponsor it.
We'll sponsor it. If you want that, you let us know.
Oh,
We'll cash app you $16, $17. Miles will. Just let us know your cash app. And if you want us to go a next step further, we'll order it from you off of Walgreens.org. .com rather. We'll get that sent right over.
And then but this is only a deal if you write on the bottom says this turn signal is brought to you by Bellied Up Podcast.
Yeah.
And then have our QR code so that they can listen to the podcast.
Well, now we're adding an advertise. Now we're asking them to advertise for us for free, Miles.
Well, I started doing the math on how many people are going to see this, and $16, $17 is probably appropriate for that advertisement.
Well, the neighbor's
We're
daughter.
Making a parade float. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Parade float.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now we're talking. If you want to drive your tractor through the middle of a suburban area, then I'm down.
You guys.
Then we'll start paying.
What town are you there in Michigan?
We're over here in Oxford, which I guess people could call Detroit because anywhere an hour and change from Detroit is Detroit.
Okay. So, do you guys have a parade coming up?
I don't know off the top of my head, but by golly, I could get on the interwebs and look it up.
No, we don't want you doing that. Plus, you're supposed to be cutting Memorial Day weekend anyway, so that's when a lot of parades are. But anyways, well, I think we got you in a good way there. Any other pet peeves you got with drivers and tractors on the road?
I got plenty of them, but the one thing I did want to bring up, which is unrelated to tractors, was I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Culvers.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know Culvers intimately.
Well, so they installed one of those bad boys in the town here, and the doctor goes, hey, I see you gained some weight this year. I go, well, yeah. He goes, what's going on? I go, you didn't see? They put a Culver's in town. He goes, no. I go, well, yeah. What do you think I've been eating? It's only the best place in the Midwest. So my proposition is this: listen, I know the bar is a sacred place, right? Like a church place, and I think we can talk the same language. You guys are creasters. I'm one of the same.
Sure.
And so, what my proposition is: can we make Culver's a shrine of the Midwest? Like, how there's shrines for the good old church that you go to and visit. Can we make Culver's a shrine of the Midwest?
You want us
the place is just phenomenal
to enshrine the Culvers. All Culvers or just your Culvers?
No, all of them, because I think they're all equally responsible for early onset diabetes. So, and if you're from the Midwest, you got to have that in you somewhere.
I mean, I think Culver's isn't far off from being a shrine in the Midwest. Got that home style feel. They got cheese curds, the whole thing. I think the only thing that Culver's is missing is a roadside attraction at each location.
That's true. Yeah. I do want, I kind of wish that they had a fiberglass something or another.
The world's largest blank.
Yes. The world's largest fiberglass loon, the world's largest fiberglass muskie, you know?
Paul Bunyan. The whole thing.
Yeah, the world's biggest penny, you know?
I mean, the world's biggest curd will just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Fiberglass curd. There we go.
Hopefully...
It's not going to be very aesthetically pleasing. It's just going to be a giant yellow ball that's got...
Well, they deep fry them there, too. So what it should be is a fried cheese curd pulled apart by two hands.
Way more interesting.
And then you get the cheese kind of connecting the two deep fried ones.
Yeah.
And then they get out there and spray paint that.
And then people can take a photo by sitting on the cheese in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Culver should pay us at this point.
Yes,
I mean,
they should.
Genius idea.
You just put it next to your hardware store beer place.
Yes.
Right next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy smokes! Now we're cooking with gas here. I mean, I think that if we don't have are you good with fiberglass in addition to tractors?
You know what? Any farmer, you give some baling twine in there, we'll probably make it work. You know.
Yeah.
I think also too, Charlie, if Culver's is committing to the cheese roadside attraction, they got to have a location with a squeaky cheese curd with a button that when you press it, the curd squeaks.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, press, and do you pay a quarter?
We could, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to recoup our investment in the squeaker. Plus, that squeaker is going to need maintenance, so something to think about.
What's funny is like, you know how like top of the Empire State Building, you can like pay a quarter or whatever and then look through the little magnifying viewfinder thing. If we did that in the Midwest, what you would you'd put in there and you'd be looking and then you would just be staring directly at another person that's doing that like 15 miles in the other town.
I thought you were going to say put it right in front of the cheese curd so they could look at it better. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Especially in North Dakota, it's so flat that if they had those in multiple towns, you would just be staring at each other.
See the other person.
They could just have like a walkie-talkie and you guys could just be like,
oh,
like
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Oh, man.
North Dakota, where you can watch your dog run away for 8 miles. Well, man, we appreciate you calling in today.
No, thanks for having me, guys. And then, Charlie, I just want to let you know, listening to the episodes here recently, and somebody asked about you rematching Miles for the good old
arm wrestle.
Yep. I just need to warn you. You know, I got young kids like Miles has, you know, his new one. You got to watch out. He's going to be carrying that kid around all the time. You got, you know, a 20-pound kid on your arm every day. You're not going to win this battle. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why his arm's strong. Okay.
The longer you delay this, the more my kid's going to weigh and the less chance you got of beating me ever again.
You know what? I've been crushing the 30 racks. I've been lifting 330 racks every day.
Okay.
Just to warm up for my next chance. He's gonna fold like a deck of cards here soon. And I'm gonna get him and I'm gonna show you guys that I am stronger than Miles. So don't you worry.
I'm giving you insider's view.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And congrats on your kid there too. How many you got?
We got 2 of them. Another one coming on the way in June.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh-wee. Still getting the tractor in the barn, huh? Nice.
Yeah, you make a mistake, you might as well make it 3 times in a row.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes you live and learn. Other times you just live. I like your style.
All right, well, listen, you guys be good. Don't have one 2 tree many beers for me, and tell your folks I says hi.
Yeah, you too. Watch for deer out there on that tractor, all right? They definitely don't know the turn signals.
Yeah, you bet. No problem.
All right, real good now. We'll see you soon. Nice guy.
Parking the tractor in the barn.
Do you like that?
Nice.
That's a little there's a lovemaking innuendo.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. So, yeah, but a lot of people don't know those turn signals, but now they do. And that's what really this podcast is all about, Miles, is spreading information through the bar.
Yeah, sometimes misinformation.
Yeah, oftentimes, in fact.
But I think we got this one right.
I do too.
Charlie,
Yeah.
Right. Left.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I was nervous.
Call the ambulance. Cherries and berries had to come.
Cherries and berries had to come? What are you talking about?
The cops had to come rectify the situation.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was thinking emojis.
Cherries and berries, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ay.
All right, so Miles, you're driving down the road, right?
Yep.
You get rear-ended. Someone hits you from the rear.
I mean, talk about a pain in the rear.
Talk about a pain in the rear. Good play on words there, Miles. But you get out the car, and you're a good Midwest guy, so what do you do as soon as you get hit by the car?
Start apologizing.
And say, yeah, this was completely my fault. I am so sorry. Well, if you get out there and you start Midwest nicing an accident, well, you're going to be on the hook legally speaking.
Oh, so don't Midwest nice accident.
Well, better yet, before you open your mouth, you better call Nicolay Law. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, see? And he'll tell you, just be mum about it. He'll give you a lot of other good tips, too. So if you've been injured in an accident, don't give the insurance companies more cards in their deck, okay? Call Nicolay Law. He'll even the playing field, because we all know you play cards on a field.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we talking to?
Oh, you're talking to Angela.
Oh, Angela, you got Charlie here with me. How you doing?
Oh, I was just driving out to run an errand because you boys were taking so long, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry for taking so long. What are you out there getting? What's your errand?
Oh, just a day off drink.
A day off drink? That's your errand to the bar? Or did you go to the liquor store?
No, liquor shop. Yep, I'm headed out to the liquor shop.
Okay. Well, good for you. Good for you.
I heard you're struggling with the new golf course in town.
Oh boy. Which one?
Oh.
The one that comes into my property or the one that is actually a golf course?
Let's do both. Let's start with the property.
Oh, those sons of bitches. They put a ball right through the window.
Oh, you got a ball in your window, huh? Well, hang on. Did you buy a house right on a golf course, or is this just coming in?
Oh, no. I'm not stupid. No, I'm not stupid like that.
Okay.
No, I live in an apartment complex.
Okay.
But when you move from the cities down to, rural Wisconsin, you think you're safe, but then you think you hear shooting.
All right.
You get scared sometimes.
We're going to have to back this train up. So you were in what city?
Oh, I lived in St. Louis Park for 23 years.
Oh, okay. Right over there in the Twin Cities. And then you moved to what city are you in now where this golf course seems to be a problem?
Can I say Grantsburg, Wisconsin?
Okay. All right. So you moved into an apartment building there knowing there was a golf course right next to it?
Oh, yeah. But, if you're taking a shot off the first, well, actually, I think it's the third tee there. You got green, then you got whatever they call roughage, and then you got a city street that's about, 4 car lengths wide. Then you got another 4 car lengths wide in to our property. So who is splicing the ball?
Well, hold on, Charlie. You just told me that you went golfing in that city.
Shut up, Miles. Shut up.
And you were talking about.
Shut up.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it?
You said there was this crazy lady out on her balcony yelling at you after you broke her window.
The funny thing is, that's why I don't golf. I golf once a year, and I hit a home run. That's where you hit a home and you run. And unfortunately, this time it was an apartment run. Wow. Bummer.
Oh, boys, stop with your tomfoolery. You know it was you. So just fess up.
Well, how much do I owe you for the...
It's not a big idea. It's not a big idea because I don't own the property. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, so I did it. So sorry about that. I apologize. Can I have my ball back? Those are expensive.
Actually, I still have it on the... I'm not bullshitting you. I'll send you all over a picture. I still have it on my thing.
Is it just to make sure it's your ball? Is it a Practice 4?
No, he still hasn't gotten those balls made yet. I know he didn't. Because you guys talked about him in a later issue.
Yeah,
about getting some golf balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And these aren't peach colored.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, good memory. Oh, man.
What else is grinding your gears?
Oh, yeah. I went to the store the other day to grab a package of Cool Whip because I was making that Jell-O salad. You know, the one with the cocktail, you put the cocktail fruit stuff in it with the marshmallows, the package. Oh, God, don't get me started on the Jell-O.
Oh, that is so
in
good.
2 packages now.
No kidding.
And then you put some cottage cheese.
Yeah, you put the cottage cheese in there. Good for. By the way, applause to you on your cooking. But the Jell-O, it's taking you 2 Jell-O packets now to make that. They got to sell them. They cut it in half, and they're selling it twice now.
Yeah, because you got to make smaller batches because these gosh damn families don't know how to have farm kids. So you got to get 2 packages to make a small, stupid ass. I'm trying to make a 9x6 pan of Jell-O. And I can't.
I'm pissed off for you. Yeah, that's terrible.
And it all starts with these gosh darn farm families not having enough kids.
Yeah, you got to get out there and just spray and pray.
Thank you, Max. Hey, but Charlie, I think it's the chemicals. I think they're putting a little more chemicals into the farms than they are into their wieners.
Wow. Okay, so more chemicals in the farms than the wieners. What kind of chemicals were people putting in their wieners back in the day? I'm actually not on this algorithm. I'm not down this rabbit hole.
You never read the Marshfield Times? Marshfield Times published it, the MSG report.
I've read.
All the hot dogs are bad.
Okay. Hot dogs are bad. All right. Those are the wieners you're talking about. That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Boy, keep your mind out of the gutter. We're not even done with the day. Jeez.
Hey,
oh my Lord. So anyways, let's get back to the fruit salad.
Let's get back to it. Yeah.
So I went to pick up the Cool Whip, to get it put in my fruit salad.
Yeah.
And as soon as I opened it, my new Tupperware lid broke.
Come on. How long have you had that Tupperware?
The Cool Whip.
I just bought it.
The Cool Whip.
Oh my God, you're not listening.
No, I heard you say Tupperware. The Cool Whip container. Okay.
Is the Tupperware, Charlie.
Oh, it's the Tupperware. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah,
Where
I wasn't doing it. Oh, don't even get me started now, okay? Good Lord.
I heard you loud and clear. I was following the whole time. What a tragedy that you cracked the Tupperware top, too.
They're not making them like they used to. Did you even put it in the wash first, or did it crack right off the gate?
Right out the gate. I took that stupid plastic seal off so no one puts their finger in it.
Yeah.
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 Damn thing. I literally, I did, an equal applied force, both sides, some, up, cracked.
Good Lord.
Cracked like it was made in China.
They should. We got to bring those Cool Whip jobs back to America.
That is true. The container jobs.
Yeah, the container. Cool Whip container jobs. Bring them back here. Well, that's.
If you heard me, my hand is pumping to my chest, and I believe it. So we've got to bring that back.
So I got just a real quick question. Would you be willing to give us your Jell-O salad recipe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's easy. Super easy. You just got to pick everything up at the store, but it might cost you $120, not 120 cents.
There's eggs in this recipe?
Oh, you know what? Damn near it. I should give you the banana split tort one. That would cost you $237. You could buy a lobster cheaper, Stupid asses. What's the big deal?
All right. Well, so we're probably not going to get that recipe after all, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think we have time for the patience because, you have to store it in the fridge, let it set up.
Yeah, that's true. That's
or
true. Dare I ask?
You just want the recipe outright.
Dare I ask, what else is grinding your gears?
Well, the county's paving all the roads, so there's no more springs coming up in the middle, so I can't go mud bogging down the middle of the roads anymore.
Gosh darn it. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Whatever happened to the natural springs?
I'm asking the same question. You got a bunch of do-gooders out there saying we got to pave these roads, but do you?
No, because then the taxes go up and then the eggs go up and then, soon enough the farmers can't drive down the roads having fun, mud bogging.
And if the farmers don't have fun, then they're not going to get laid anymore. And then we don't have any farmers having any kids anymore. And you got to make Jell-O in smaller quantities.
And there's still a lot of chemicals in these wieners. And
oh my God, you guys are getting it. We're going back to the days of dead.
Yes.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's this world today. We need, you know what we need? We need you in elected office, I think. I think we need to elect you queen.
You darn betcha. And the first thing of priority is cut paving roads because we need the money for other things like silver cabs. Hello. How are we supposed to get our husbands back from the bar safely?
That's true.
Silver cabs?
I think sober cabs.
Oh, sober
cabs.
Yep.
Sober cabs funded by the government as opposed to that asphalt that heats up the sun. Ugh, dirty dogs.
Yeah. Dirty dogs is right.
And then also we need, fellers to come around and, drink some lemonade or sweet iced tea if it's your suit. And, start doing things around the house so the women, get a little randier.
Oh, wow.
Did not know where I was going.
That's what gets you going. A feller coming around doing stuff around the house, huh?
Oh, yeah, that flabby gut just hanging out with the belt trying to hold on. It's saying, hey, I got some under this package. I just can't fix it.
Describe to us your ideal male body. What are you looking for?
Oh, he's got to at least be, 5'6", just so he can hop up in his lifted truck. Got to be a lifted truck. So then when he gets up there, you hear his belly hit the steering wheel because his dumbass, stupid moron, doesn't even realize there's a steering wheel lift. Should have lifted it up before he got out. But then again, men always don't think about that. And then I want to see his long bearded hair flow in the wind when he gets up there.
Okay.
It's not a lot to ask, you know?
It's really not.
Yeah. Are you
Nope, just a lifted truck and a lifted steering wheel. That's all I'm asking.
and a lifted gut? You got it all right there.
How did you live in St. Louis Park for 23 years?
Oh my God. Oh, Max, I'm going to tell you stories and we'll keep it short, but because we got to go sometime today because I still have to go to the liquor shop. So I would be sitting there, and so I went through college, everything, did all my good deeds for, society, being a 1980s child. You got to do something. And then everybody would always say, how do you still talk like that? And I says to them, a guy comes over from Finland or something and he still talk like that. Why do I have to stop? I got picked on so much.
Where did you grow
I got
up?
picked on so much. Oh, over there by, down there by Bevent.
Oh, down there?
Bevent, P&U. Yeah, down, I think it was, who was it that sang that Orange Tape, the Banana Brothers or something? They used to sing something about hunting and fishing and farming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one.
That song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got the beer singing blues. Do, 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 do. I don't care what I'm fishing for. Just give me an acre and a couple of oars, because I got them spring fishing blues. Do, 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 do. Is at large. There we go.
There it
is at large.
Ah, okay. I got to tell you, you're a catch. Are you taking?
I'm taking time out.
Oh, okay.
I just got done with some, and he realized I was too much.
Ah, all right. So are you're not looking for nothing now. Just taking time out.
Yeah. Not because I want to, just because there's nothing available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got no big gutters up here. Told ya. Nobody willing to come up, fix the window that you guys broke. Nothing.
That should be our next dating app. Is something about only guys with big guts.
Guys. Yeah. Guys with guts.
No. They have to have that beard. That beard that flows in the wind.
Yeah.
When they're walking around.
Yeah, that's what gets you going. Something to grab onto.
Yeah. Well, you can always spread them for handlebars, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to do the backside. You know what I mean? So let's stay missionary here, Charlie. Let's focus. Okay. I'm not riding a big handled hog,
I didn't say you were. I was just thinking about your Jell-O salad. That's all.
It's creamy. It's creamy.
What'd you say?
I said it's creamy. It's delicious. Goes down with a few Bush Lights,
You just made me spit take my beer all over the bar.
I'm sorry, boys. I'll try to be more appropriate.
Don't ever change. Actually.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father, for I have sinned. I went on a podcast with two boys younger than me, and I made them choke. I didn't want to kill them, but I did.
What else are you doing today?
Well, see, I worked all week at the dairy because I stay true to my root.
Yeah.
Farm life is going to make you the best wife.
That's right.
And then, so I stay true to my roots, and then they give me these days off once in a while. So I took the day off and I decided I was going to sit around the house and look at all the cleaning I had to do and wish that I had a nice strapping fat man sitting outside my window. But I didn't. So I decided to drink.
What are you drinking? What's your drink? Your go-to?
Well, do I have money or don't I?
This day and age, probably not.
Okay, so then I'm doing Milwaukee's Best if I can find it on the shelf. Sometimes I have to go with the light, even though I'm not trying to lose weight. Because trying to gain muscle, not lose weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been working out, trying to gain some muscle, or what?
Charlie, I work at the dairy. Do you know how many pounds a day I lift and how many paces
True.
I take?
That
I
was
bet I put you guys to shame.
that was Miles who asked that. I would never ask such a question like that.
Sorry, the Midwest farting mind. I have a kid.
So you have a child, you said?
Yeah, I have one. She's a straight A student. And she kind of talks like me, but she's funnier.
Oh, wow.
How old is she, your daughter?
Oh my God, Charlie! It's not a dating app.
That's not why I was asking. It's just polite conversation.
My bad. Yeah.
Cool it, Leonardo.
I had Bernice Chinchek's husband come up to me and said, "Oh, that's a pretty little girl." I said, "Hey, feller, I know about you kind," and I had to walk away because
don't put me in the same category as Bernice Chinchek's husband, okay? For God's sake, I was just.
No, you can't say anything bad about them because they raise the winter hogs down in their basement, so you can't say nothing bad about them. We always had food all year long.
That's true. That's true, I guess.
Oh, and
I was just saying.
they had chickens out in their front porch. Okay, anyways, so yeah, she's a 7th grader. I'm not going to divulge her age. But
no, that's fine. Yeah.
That's
she,
great. Just
she advanced, so she's not as old as she should be. So yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
she skipped a grade.
She skipped up a grade.
She did. She did. They said this little bastard is not gonna make it. She is too smart for all these damn kids.
Let's go.
Good for her.
So what would you say? I have a little almost 10-month-old now, and I'm about to get into the phase of life where I got to teach this kid how the world works and how to be smart in school. What is the best parenting advice you can give me?
Buckle up. Here we go. Number 1, you don't lie to your kid, okay? You gotta be honest, straightforward, eye contact. Tell them where the bear shits in the woods. You tell them. Number 2, I always talk to her in Spanish, French, and in English. Always. So she knows Spanish and she knows how to count Spanish in 100. She knows French in 100. She knows English in probably 20. I don't know. She never really speaks it. But just open their minds to different things and don't watch those other colored people that sit on the PBS with the big bellies and the stupid shapes on their head.
Oh, the Teletubbies? I did not know where we were going. I did not know where that was
I
going.
was concerned for a minute there. I was concerned.
Teletubbies, yeah.
Don't subject her to that, okay? Because or him. Yeah. Sorry,
No,
right? It's a him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what you're going to do is start talking right now, like they're an adult. Because that's what I did with her. Because as soon as they start talking, you want them to start talking to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Not this. Oh, it's just little baby. You got kind of. Oh, you got a pudgy little face. Don't do that.
All right, so Charlie is going to you're gonna give me a parenting lesson. Charlie is my kid, and you're gonna. He just got home
You're
from
fucked.
school.
Let's stop. Let's just stop. He's in jail already.
I'm in jail already? What are you talking about?
Wait, I had to give you parenting advice? Oh boy, you're in jail.
Yeah.
I'm in jail?
So if Charlie was a kid and he came home from school and said, I got a C- on my report card, what are you gonna say to him?
Charles, Broadwick, whatever. How hard is it to turn in your fucking paperwork? Because you know that's what he was doing. He was just sitting there. He didn't fucking put his paperwork in.
Charles, what do you have to say for yourself?
En español or no?
Sí, tú quiero puedo español, está bien.
Oh, wow.
J'apprendis en le français, está bien.
French.
I get French. Tengo un C en mi reporto cardo.
Yo sé culo.
Kudo.
Oh boy! You need to go back. You need to go back a few grades.
So you know 3 different languages, huh?
Yes. Well, and I know sign language too, and I'm doing it right now, but you can't see it because obviously we're on the telephone.
Jared, what did I say I want to teach my kid? What are the 3 languages?
You wanted English, French, Spanish, and sign language.
Wow.
That's what I said on a previous podcast.
Look at this. You got your tutor right now.
I couldn't be more on board with your parenting style.
Hang on. Did you live abroad?
I did. Yep, and they laughed at me too.
Where'd you live?
I lived in France for 6 months, and then I lived in Spain.
Nice.
Wow. How long in Spain?
Yeah. Oh, I only did a 3-month tour, and then I got sick of him.
Wow.
I just imagine those guys aren't really your style over there with the skinny jeans and, working out and all that.
Miles, we call them metrosexuals. Yep.
Got it. Thank you for clearing that up.
They house their wieners a little more tighter than I think they should.
I like how she cleared her throat like she was gonna say it. And
An innuendo.
Innuendo, and then just said wieners.
Just went for. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they got their packages shrink wrapped over there.
Yeah, and you know what happens. I mean, unless it's self-rising, which, yeah, sometimes no. But anyways, it was a good fun time. Oh, and yeah, Miles, I would tell you that I did teach her how to speak sign language to me before she did talk.
Yeah, that's
so
what
she would tell me when she was hungry. She would tell me like apple, or she would tell me to fuck off. Whatever she wanted.
How do you say fuck off? Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, you don't say it.
Yeah.
Sign language. So.
I know more. This is more, right?
Yeah. I think like
oh, this is more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I got picked on a lot because of my accent, but they did tell me when I lived in Spain that I had perfect diction.
Wow. Nice diction.
I put the dick in. Yep.
She's just trying to work that in.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
No. I'm just sorry. No, actually, they do say I have perfect diction when I talk Spanish.
Well, that's really great.
They say I enunciate.
Were you just out there for men, or were you working out there?
working.
Are you in the CIA?
Wish. I'd come over there right now and bust you in.
Bust me in.
Well,
I was very fortunate. I left home early, and when I left my mom and dad's house, it wasn't, it was a good time, but it's small town. Cousin was hitting on me, kind of small town, and I decided that I needed to move to the Twin Cities, so I moved out there, and then I started in with culinary school. So I got really smart, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I got a full ride over to France to study with Michelin chefs. So yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So you got some really good Jell-O salad, is what you're telling us.
Oh, mwah. If you got the right marshmallows, you'll have the right salad. I'm telling you. Okay. Not those tiny ones. You can't get those tiny ones.
That's good life advice.
And you can't get that. You can't get that Jiffy Pop stuff. That's too fake right now. You need to go in for the hard sugar ones. The hard sugar, like Our Family or Best Value. Yeah.
Full gelatin.
Yeah, well, Jell-O, Jelo, no.
Well, this has been really nice chit-chatting with you.
Oh, yeah, anytime. Hey, by the way, I just was going to talk to you guys about what you guys got coming up now.
Well,
I know you're going to be up here.
Yeah, we'll be up there soon yet, still. And
then we'll be around there at this summer at some point.
Yeah.
We'll be down there.
We'll be up.
And then the fall we're going up there.
Yeah, we'll probably we'll be you keep an eye out. We'll be around,
Yeah, okay. I'll let you know when I get off probation. Maybe I'll come and see you. I can't just go willy-nilly around this whole country,
Yeah. But you can go to the liquor store. That's fine.
That was so dumb of us to assume she could travel outside the state.
You two boys. YouTube guys.
You
guys are silly. Okay.
Well, I was just going to say you're a hoot and a holler. You stay in touch now, okay?
Well, you know my phone number. I got yours. But anyways, you two fellers, you take it easy. And by the way, your mom, she called me the other day, Charlie. Turn your fucking paperwork in. Oh my God. Question answered.
Charlie's real
boys,
problem in school is that he was cheating off of me, and so that's how he got a C-.
Yeah. I picked the wrong person to cheat off of.
You can't pass that one, Miles, because you're out in the middle of nowhere, Fargo. No, you can't pass that one out.
No, you're right.
You didn't meet Charlie until about a few years ago. Come on, man. Stay up with your game. But boys, listen, there's a lot of trash pandas out there right now, okay? So watch out for the trash pandas. And the ditch chickens are out too, because it's nice.
Yeah.
But most of all, those fucking deer. Watch out for them fucking deer.
All right. Real good. Tell your folks I says hi.
Yes, please do.
Oh, no need to. They'll call me. I'll tell them I says hi for you.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, boys.
Well, you be good now.
Hey. Now, let me tell you one more thing before we go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. What is it?
You go out and get a package of that Cool Whip, and you tell me I'm not wrong.
We'll get that Cool Whip, and we'll make sure that it comes off nice and good. Otherwise, we got to start a revolution in the Cool Whip manufacturing.
We got a problem with big containers.
Oh, and that country crock, too. That country crock.
Country crock, you can't go wrong with that one. That seals a little nicer than the Cool Whip on the leftovers.
Yeah, but they went to stupid rectangle. Oh,
I know. Just bring back the circle, for God's sake. Give us what we're used to. And also, start putting coffee back in a can again. What was wrong with a can?
Oh, my God. No, because we you watch these videos on these other countries, they put them in bags now, and they sell it to you in these bags. One-time use, but you still got to put it in a fucking cup.
Yeah, right? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was wrong with the tin can coffee? You know, because then afterwards you got a good screw jar. You try putting...
Not even that, because the raffles are coming up here because it's spring.
Yeah.
And you got, the hunter raffle, you got the bow raffle, everything down at the VFW.
Yeah.
Everything. They're going to need a coffee fucking can.
They are.
So what? Am I going to have my daughter go back to paper macheing?
I mean, you might have to at this point. You know?
Oh, that won't last over all that beer spilling.
No, I don't think so. It'll slop up pretty good, but there's nothing that feels better than slapping down a nice hard tin coffee can on the deal. It feels sturdy and everything. You try doing that with the plastic ones, just think, people aren't thinking about these
things. And then
things.
They break at the bottom.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, boy. You know what? You're going to have to call me back. I'm getting thirsty. Just, call me back later and we'll talk about more plastic shit like the stupid milk jugs. Oh,
That's a whole other can of worms right there.
Well, it's not a can.
Well, it's a jug of worms. Well, anyway, you be good, all right?
No, you take care. Drive safe and watch out for those trash pandas.
We will. We'll be looking out for them, okay? Hey, keep your trash cans on tighter, though. Because they can get in there. You leave a little gap. They got fingernails. They'll get it up.
Oh, I got this stupid ass bear that lives in my town.
Yeah.
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they tip over my stupid garbage can all the time.
Yeah. You gotta outsmart them a bit, and you set up a little box for it and you put some bricks on the side, and they're not gonna be able to push it over then yet. Or you get an actual dumpster and put a lock on it. They're hip to you.
No way, Jose. I'm carrying out 6 trash bags. You think I want to sit and put it down with shit all over my hands and unlock a lock?
Well, I'm just saying.
No, they need to learn their place.
Well, then you better teach them their place. Gun. You get the BB gun?
I'm gonna sit up all night. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think
I got the Hancock one.
Thing about a BB gun and a bear is you're just gonna piss it off, and then it's gonna be mad at you, and they can climb.
That's okay. Bring it on. I got that guy out there doing the front deck. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
The guy.
He's about as big as a bear.
Also, you kind of have built-in protection at your place because there's always golf balls flying into it. So good luck, bear.
That is true.
Yeah. And I'm gonna send you over a picture of this golf ball, and I'm gonna paint it pink just for you, Charlie, and say it was yours.
Please do. That would be nice.
Well, I suppose you better get into the liquor shop. We got to keep her moving here on taking some more callers. So.
Yeah, and I got to go take a nap to get over my drunk before my daughter gets home. All right. Yeah, sounds good, guys.
Have a good one.
We'll see you soon.
Keep it up.
We will. You too.
I think that was my first ever spit take on this podcast.
She was on another level.
I mean, that if we didn't stop her, it could have been the whole episode.
Could have been. I tried to not stop her, and she first we exchanged Midwest goodbyes 3 times. She wanted to go, then we wanted to go, and then she wanted to go, and
watch out for those fucking deer.
The trash pandas. Well, Miles,
another great episode of the Bellied Up podcast.
We heard and seen it all this time.
Yes, we did.
And I can't wait to hear and see more with you, Miles, down this dusty road.
Guys, if you're in Nashville, you got to get to Luke's 32 Bridge. It's a great spot.
They got beer.
That's the thing. You know, as a Midwesterner, you go to Nashville for the first time. You want to go to Broadway. You don't know where to go. Head on over to Luke's 32 Bridge. Be a good time.
Yep. They have tall boys.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast.
Don't forget to tip your bartender.
Tip your bartender. We'll see you next one.
Bye-bye.